What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over our trades that we took for today. Yes, I took two, and as you can see from the account balance there, we lost about 350 today. So, is what it is. It's not terrible. Um, could have kept it to a 250 loss, but I was willing to risk the extra 100 there for a PM trade that I ended up losing on as well. So, two losses today. Still under 1% of the total account of a loss. So honestly, due to that risk management, not a bad day. Losing two trades is not bad in comparison to making if I would have won those two trades. So not terrible today. We'll get into it. Price action was kind of weird today, and I'm going to be making some changes to my strategy based off of that. Because we had a pre-market sweep of 4-hour lows today. And with pre-market sweeps, price moves kind of weird based off of it. If you look at it like this, it's pretty obvious what it was going to do in hindsight bias. Honestly, I don't know why I took the trade I did today, but we'll get into it. Look here, there. I took both my trades on ES today, mini ES obviously, but this is the trade I was looking for today, and we'll get into it. And dude, this is just stupid, honestly. I bet this is even equilibrium right there. Yeah, pretty fucking close. Dumb trade. Looking for entries, being stupid. So this is the pre-market sweep right here. Came down, swept out those 4-hour lows. I went over it multiple times in these videos, but for anybody new watching it here, my red lines are 4 hours, and my orange are 1 hours, and the blues is 5 or 15. Just keeps it kind of color coordinated, so I know exactly what's happening and what low or high it's taking. Because obviously, the higher time frame, the more confluence it is, because it's a bigger thing. So we'll get into it here on the 5-minute. As you can see, market opens here, 9:30. We just move up, move down. Didn't really do anything. It was close to that equilibrium for it, but it didn't even fill any confluences. There's nothing in here. Unless there's a 15-minute fair value gap got filled, but sketchily though, so not really much. And the way I was seeing it today is it was inverse fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. So I was I didn't really know what to do today. And this is kind of the change I'm going to make in my strategy is if it's a pre-market sweep, I'm just going to follow the trend. So if we swept it and we're already moving up, take that as kind of a bias that we're going to keep moving up and trade with the trend there and not leverage a percent. I've been doing a lot of trades at 0.5% as my risk, but if it's a class setup and it's exactly what I look for, like a liquidity sweep, break a structure, or a 5-minute retrace, inverse fair value gap with a third confluence, all game for risking 1% there. The tricky thing with a combine is I can't have one trade be more than 50% of my total profits, and the total that I need to get past this to pass this combine is 3,000. So it's kind of hard because if I risk 1% of the account and I hit anything more than a 3.0 risk to reward, it kind of makes me have to make more money, take more trades. So the 0.5 has been working well for me. If I want an easier setup, if it's that, I'll restrict myself to a 2.5 risk to reward just so I don't make more than what I'm supposed to. Like that one trade yesterday that we made. Was it yesterday we made 900? I think yesterday we made the 900 on Monday. If I would have risked 1% on that trade, we would have made $2,000. So it's I can't really risk that much is what I'm trying to say. But it works in my favor because days like this where you take two losing trades, you're not in the gutter. We're only down 300. We'll make that back easy. But I'm kind of proud of myself for it though, is by not yes, we took one revenge trade but a smart one. Like, it wasn't like a me leveraging 500 to like make back my money and some, so I can still post a profitable video. So both just bad trades. This is the reason I took this trade right here. And like, even like in this video when I'm explaining it, it's like, why did I take that trade? It kind of gives me that incentive to not do it again, because now that I'm like talking about it out loud, it's fucking dumb. So this is the trade we took. Is we had a big 1 minute fair value gap, came up, got filled, big sell-offs right there, then with an immediate retrace back up. And this is another thing, hindsight bias obviously, but like, if we're going down and like going directly back up, down, directly back up, like, it's pretty obvious that it doesn't want to go down. I don't know why I took this trade, but take it as a learning lesson. Learn something from everything you do. It's not a loss if you take something from it. So it's a win, just not a financial win. So bearish fair value gap right there, filled to the halfway mark with sell-off pressure. I entered at the bottom of this candle right there, expecting it to go down. As we can see, it went down, then went up, then went back down a little bit, then all the way up, and then all the way back down. Take a guess, all the way back up. One more time, all the way back down. It's like straight terrible. Like, it's as soon as I entered into the trade, it's like, nah, we're gonna go sideways. Like, man, like, you see it right here, obvious uptrend, big breaker structure, fair value gap filled. I thought we were gonna at least come sweep out these, maybe some of this liquidity right here, some of that right there, some of this pre-market, and continue the overall trend down, because we were in a 4-hour bear. And then we decided to be bullish. So, it is what it is. Like, we broke structure on the 4-hour right there. So I thought we were going down. Guess not. So, it is what it is. But that's how I lost 250 today. And then we'll see how we lost 100 today. This one wasn't really... This is just unlucky because I just caught the bad side of it. Again, dumb, just trying to get trades, and just over trading a little bit. But as in some of my videos, I take PM trades. I like PM trades because they're just easy. And if you don't risk that much, it's kind of like it's whatever, So we were, I was looking at it from 1:30. That's when I normally like to trade. A PM session is like 1:30 or 2, like in between that time. So I'm looking at markets right here. If you guys can even see that. I'm looking at markets right here. Sideways, sideways, sideways. We have a big ass leg up, and then causes a bullish fair value gap. It gets filled with buying pressure out of it. I could have entered right there, and it would have been pretty decent. And same thing, we just keep making moves up, causing fair value gaps. None of them get balanced out. Finally, we have one tiny ass 1 minute fair value gap that doesn't even get touched, but we come down past equilibrium with buying pressure out of it. I'm in right here. I had my take profit for these 15-minute or 5-minute highs over here, thinking that we were going to continue the trend up. Unfortunately, look at that, we're coming back up now, but after a huge sell right back off. So I kind of, I just caught it at its peak. Unlucky. If we can look at it here and see if there's any bias even saying that it's going to go down. Besides a breaker structure, obviously. So a breaker structure right here. Once it does that, we're cooked. Just down right there, stopped out. So, yeah, something you could have done if you were to have timed it better. 2 o'clock here. There's a fair value inverse. Bearish fair value gap filled. Say you got the worst entry possible. Stops above the third candle, creating it. Target like these lows. Hindsight bias, very obviously, but if I would have just waited it out, or if I would have caught this one right here that I marked out, could have went both ways, but that's just the way it works sometimes. So it's today's loss. How we lost 350 today. Back at it tomorrow. See if there's any even news for tomorrow. CPI in the morning, but basically nothing else for that. So we'll see how the market's moving tomorrow, and hopefully we can come back with a green day. But yeah, that's it. See you guys later.